So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Victor Wiacek. I've been at the school since 10th grade. I came 2 years ago, and before that, since 11th grade. From 7th to 10th grade, I attended a school called Hunter College High School in Manhattan, and I remember commuting that school for an hour and a half each direction. I had to take a mile-long drive or walk and to the train station, take the train, take 3 subways. And the one thing that I really remember from that commute is that nobody was ever happy. Nobody looked each other in the eyes. Everybody avoided eye contact at any cost. Dreary faces were all around. And I remember the first time that I came to GMVS. I thought you guys put something in the water. Everybody was smiling. I was really skeptical of what you guys were doing here because the first thing my dad said I remember was, "Why are they all smiling? They're working so hard." And that just pretty much sums up Vermont. It sums up the Valley. It sums up this community in general. It's been absolutely incredible. I've learned so much from all of you. I'm so grateful to each and every single one of you here, before me, behind me. I love this school more than anything. I remember the first time that I came here, the first time I skied with you guys, I was standing on the bus because there were no more places to sit. And I was intimidated by each and every single one of the kids on that bus, including the smallest kids. I remember Morgan Apple making eye contact with me, and I could not look him back in the eyes. I averted my eyes. And then Carter Kendon came up to me and started making conversation with me. And he just seemed so genuine. He was a type of person who I had never experienced before, somebody who I could really connect to on an academic level, athletic level, moral level. Each and every single one of these people are like that. And then I remember afterwards, I forgot who it was, but someone came up to me and asked me, "Hey, aren't you that kid that got kicked out of Sunday River for jumping off a lift at JO's?" And that's pretty much what my identity consisted of afterwards. I was the kid that got kicked out of Maine for jumping off a chairlift. I think most kids learned my name about a month later. And I went from the kid that jumped off a lift to soon thereafter being part of a loving, caring, and above all, competitive family that is GMVS. I love GMVS, and I think I always will. And I think the biggest testament to that is the fact that during finals week, I was seriously considering either getting in trouble or failing a few classes just to stay behind a couple more years. I absolutely love you guys. My parents would not have liked that, though. At the start of the year, at chili camp, which went terribly for me, by the way, I think like 4 days in I got bronchitis, and then shortly thereafter I got pneumonia. I spent the whole trip in bed. But after I came back, I was barraged by work because I just so happened to come into the year very ambitiously. I took upon myself 6.5 classes, whereas a lot of kids in my grade took 4 or 5, and it was not the call. I remember coming to Randy one day, completely breaking down, and Randy knows his stuff. He's been here 28 years, and we're all really sad to see him go. But I remember coming to him as I had come many times before, and I would come many times afterwards. And I remember him telling me that the biggest problem that GMVS faces is that we allow ourselves and each other to work too hard. And I'm sure this is not what he intended to tell me, but I thought that was an absolutely beautiful thing. That if that's our biggest problem, we must be doing something right. And that's not to say that GMVS is perfect. Obviously, as you all know, we're in a bit of a rough patch, and there's no denying that. If someone's telling you that GMVS is perfect, they're either lying to you or they're just plain wrong. And I've witnessed massive changes myself in the past 2 years. But as Dave says, and many others, GMVS is made up by the people that are here. Except that a lot of the people that are here are already leaving, including our class, although we don't really have a choice. A lot of staff members, teachers, coaches, a lot of kids are leaving this year as well, more than any other year that I've heard of. And it's a really sad thing. But the thing that I realized is that we're never really going to be leaving. GMVS is always going to be a part of us, and we'll always be a part of GMVS. I want to come back here in a couple of years to the same beautiful community that I'm standing in front of and that I'm leaving today. That we're all leaving today. I'm certain that GMVS will get on its feet bigger and better than before. And whether the people that are leaving like it or not, you cannot retract the impact that you've already left on the school. GMVS has an indomitable spirit that stems from all the way from the people that came here in 1973 at the founding of the school, the people that have come since then, the people that are here now, and the people that will come in the future. And I'm sure that it will continue to evolve, and the spirit of it will never die. Many of us are leaving here today, but we may never leave GMVS in heart, and GMVS will never leave us. Just on a personal note, I'd like to thank a few people for my time here, for making everything here possible, and it's not possible for me to thank every one of you, but some particularly notable people. Declan McCormick, you've been one hell of a roommate. Best one I could have ever asked for. I'm so sorry for being messy and not cleaning up when you told me to all year. I know I promised, I broke it so many times. And I'm sorry for not giving you the bottom bunk, even though I promised you that repeatedly as well. But you've been an absolutely incredible friend that I've learned so much from. I know I like to act like your older brother at times and be the one who taught you, was a scholar. But you've taught me more than I think anybody at the school has. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. All of my friends at GMVS, I'd say that I'm close with every single one of you guys. No matter if you're guy, girl, what grade you're in. I love every single one of you guys, and I've been thrilled to watch you guys grow up throughout these 2 years, as short as they've been. It's been incredible, the adventures that we've embarked upon together. And my grade, of course, 2016. We've had some great times, to say the very least. Grace, or Grace as we like to call her in calc class, thank you so much for teaching more than half of my classes this year. You've been an amazing teacher, and an amazing friend, or soon-to-be friend, hopefully, if you pull through with your promise that you made us in the last calc class of the year. Carl, I know you're a young guy, it's your first year here, but I was really impressed with what you did this year. In your coaching of skiing, your coaching of morals, you've been an absolutely incredible addition to the GMVS family, and I'm so thankful that you came, and I'm sure that you'll continue to be an amazing person in the evolution of the school. Charlie, we have been around the world together several times. Canada, Japan, the US, throughout the whole US. You're an absolutely amazing mentor, an amazing teacher, an amazing coach, and somebody that I will look up to forever. And I hope that we meet up sometime in the future. Randy, I can't believe you're leaving. I can't count all the times that I've met with you. I've seen you and you've helped me through all of my issues, psychological, academic, athletic, and everything in between. You're an amazing guy, and I really, really hope that wherever you go after this, you'll pursue the other passions that I know you have, and that it'll be a new opportunity, new beginnings. The Hubbards, Taylor, Kara, Grace, and of course Ella. Can't thank you guys enough. I know, Kara, you joke a lot about adopting me as a son, but after all the times that